But watch this. He met George Foreman, Joe Frazier, and he got humbled. He got destroyed. If you ever get the time, watch the clip of the fight. He got knocked down at least 3 or 4 times. It's funny, in the movie Ali, it shows a clip of Ali sitting in the room watching the Joe Frazier and Joe Foreman fight, and he kept telling Joe Frazier, "Stay down."
Oh, jeez.
Why you keep getting up? Stay down. The man is killing you. But it's funny how Joe Frazier, in the midst of he still lost the fight, he kept getting back up. Because he felt, I can't lose my dignity. I got to keep fighting. Even though I'm getting beat, I got to keep fighting my corner. But I'm not beaten. I may lose a few blessings, but I'm not going to lose my peace of mind. I'm not going to say to myself, oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't give any effort. But it's not about Joe Frazier. We're talking about Ali right now. But now, after all this has happened, and people are just telling him, Howard Cosell is telling him, I don't think Ali, you can do it. But Ali kept saying, don't tell me what I can't do. I'm the greatest of all time. Y'all need to say that he used to shout it all the time. It was funny. Can I put a bookmark right there? You need to start encouraging yourself in the midst of all the enemies are trying to tell you what you can't do. When you're cornered, you have to, sometimes people are not always going to be there to encourage you. You have to learn how to encourage yourself. You have to tell yourself, look, you know what, forget y'all, I look good. I don't care about you. I'm going to get up every morning. This is going to be a good day. I know I got no money in my pocket. I know my car's kind of acting funny right now. I know these bills are just packing up. But God. That's how I did. Watch this. All through the interviews, he's just telling him, no, I'm going to beat him. But then there was one interview I saw. Ali's face and demeanor changed. He said, you know what, Cosell? I'm not too quick to fight Foreman. I'm not too quick to fight him. And right then, the critics thought they had him. It's funny when you just get an inkling of doubt. The enemy just jumps on you as quick as possible. Watch this. And sometimes it's your friends, or so-called friends, or your associates, who be the same folks that say, oh man, you know, could have turned around as soon as you walk off. He ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't going nowhere. Write this down just for a hot second. Just write this down. There must be a correction in your connection. But some folk that probably didn't hear me in the back. There must be a correction in your connection. In other words, this year that's going out, there needs to be some correction. So about time 2011 gets here, you set. Because you need folk that's going to be on the same mindset as you, that's not doing the same old thing, the same old way, going the same old places. And you trying to go higher. See, that's weight on your back. It's weight on your back. Have you ever heard of things leeches? They will suck you dry and move on to another host. Can I prophesy to one person that's the strongest person in your family right now? Watch this. You may be the strongest person in your family, but if you allow so many leeches to get on you, they'll suck you dry and go through your entire generation. You need to start praying, fasting, and get those leeches off your body, off your life, off your destiny, so your family can be saved. I'm not doing what I mean. I'm not. But watch this. Go to the verse. He says, how they have increased. The New Century verse says, how many have increased around me. In other words, there's more than one. Or I should say this, there's more than you think there are. Okay. There's more than there was maybe a couple of days ago. Because haven't you noticed every single day there's a new level of hell? and hearing all these things the critics are saying, there was another single interview by Howard Cosell, and he said, you know what, I don't think Ali can do it. And Ali is a good friend of mine. All right. But I don't even think he can beat Foreman. He's got no, he's lost his legs, he can't dance no more, he can't fight no more. See, people will count you out. Just because I've been through hell and high water don't mean I'm dead. Just because I've been struggling doesn't mean I can't be victorious. Yes, sir. Watch this, watch this. He said, I don't think he can do it. Then it flipped to another interview by Ali. He said, Cosell, I heard what you've been saying about me. I heard that you said I couldn't do it. My legs are gone. I need to retire. Foreman's going to kill me. He said, I heard that you said it will take a prayer for me to win. And I know the man is a Muslim, but it was funny to me, and I almost shouted right there in my living room when Ali said this. He said, you know what? You're right. It's going to take a prayer. And if that prayer gets to the right person, he said, if that prayer gets to the right person, he will bring the mountains down. When I said, sometimes it just takes a prayer to get to the right person, that any mountain that you're dealing with, you won't have to climb. You don't have to literally move out the way. He'll bring the mountain down, and he'll open up the canal and say, walk through my child. No matter what you're going through, I'm going to bring the mountains down in your life so you can. When you start getting really truly connected to God through prayer, praise, and worship, there'll be some things that will just happen because you just speak it. If I want my relationship to get better, I have to speak it. If I want a better financial stability in my life, I must speak it. If I want a bigger church, I must speak it. If I want more souls to go to Christ, I want to speak it. That's right. Glory. Watch this. Since before, many of they say of me that there is no help for him in God. Glory. But you, O Lord, are a shield for me. Come on. You are a shield for me. It's funny how lots of times, maybe you ever noticed that when you've been really just praying and really fasting God and really going the way you need to go, that it seems like what people say about you just kind of. It's almost like we become a spiritual Superman. That's right. It's funny how all the criminals and enemies that shot guns at Superman, the bullets bounce back at them. That's right. Somebody missed it right there. Watch this. What happens is, if you start being more connected to God, the things that the devil will send to you will bounce back towards him. All right. So, in other words, when people say, man, you broke. No, I'm not. You broke. I'm rich. My father's riches in houses and land. He owns 1,000 cattle. Don't speak negative to me, because if you speak negative too much, it's going to start hitting you. That's right. Haven't you noticed that when you start doing things that God has told you to do and people start speaking against you, you start seeing them all broken and disgusted. It's like, man, how you making it? Because you spoke it.